say goodbye to yesterday. Would you live each moment like your last? Leave old pictures in the past. Donate every dime you had. If today was your last day.
Alright, so this year I'm going into chorus. I'm going to get every single solo they throw at me. I'm gonna be the best singer in there and enjoy every second I get to be on there. Isn't that just wonderful?
Yeah, I'm proud of you. Or I'm happy for you. Good job.
Thanks. I'm going to be the best singer in chorus you've ever seen. So, you're in an old girls' chorus thinking everything will go right?
Well, obviously. What's it to ya?
Well, that's because chorus crushed my soul. Don't do it.
Okay, she's unstable. Let's get out of here.
So, of course, some people love it, some people hate it. Some moms force them into it and they can't really do anything, so they gotta wait till high school so they can actually pick what they want to do so they can finally escape that nightmare. And I'm not in any way saying that chorus is bad or should be looked down upon, which it shouldn't, but, like, there's just one thing that really upset me about chorus, and that was my teacher. And just to make sure that she doesn't come back to haunt me or anything, her name is going to be Miss Song. Now, Miss Song was a normal chorus teacher, smiling, happy about life, not wanting to hurt anyone, just normal person. Now, Miss Song, she was nice on the outside, but she had this side to her, which was really passive-aggressive. But people really loved her. I mean, there was even drawings and stuff on the outside of her door. Like, they loved her and stuff, and I don't know how to English. I don't know why, but she always seemed to hate me. Like, I was perfect angel in her class and did everything she wanted at any time, but it always seemed like she still hated me and I didn't know what to do. But I think I might have a reason for why maybe she didn't like me, but let me give you some context first. So in 6th grade, my sister was telling me how it's different than elementary school because of the bell schedule. Because every time a bell rings, you gotta go to a new class. So I was told we only have 5 minutes to get to our classes, which freaked me out. So I started running to each class. And if the bell ever rang before you got to class, well, you'd have no idea what happens. 'Cause it never happened to me. Because I ran. But unspeakable evils happen. Anyway, so in this chorus room, we sat in these big riser things. They were kind of like risers. But each step was thick, so you could fit chairs on it. It was kind of cool. So after chorus is done, my teacher, Mrs. Singh, wanted to meet us after class or something. It was me and a few girls, and I think it was from our little choir group where we would have lessons from. More on that later. And before the class ended, Mrs. Singh had just finished a song that really was close to her and about her friend dying or something. It was either that or her best friend had died or something. It was something along those lines. And there were 3 other girls there, and they were just like, "Oh no, Mrs. Singh, I'm so sorry for you. That's really sad that your friend died, and this is the song that makes her remember you." Or you remember her, whatever. And, don't judge me for this part, but because I was so nervous about being late, to my classes, I Instead of acknowledging her feelings, I asked if we were going to get passes to our next class. Hey, I told you not to judge me. Well, I mean, I'm not a kiss-up. I'm not going to ask her about her feelings because they were already doing it, and I didn't really care, honestly. I just wanted my pass to the next class. And I was a 12-year-old, so maybe she didn't hate me because of this, but hated me for me just being me. I don't really know, honestly. And Mrs. Singh did get like a laugh out of it. She thought it was pretty funny that I said that, but hopefully that brightened her day in some way. And that is the end of 6th grade for us. And now it's on to it's on to 7th grade. Probably one of the worst grades in my life. The one I rethink back to at night. And wanting all the memories of my terrible outfits and my terrible hairstyles to go away. Anyway, if you really want me to talk about 7th grade, if we get to 1 million subscribers, I'll do it, but I hate it so much I don't think I want to. Anyway, so for our spring concert, we were going to do the songs from Wicked, or at least one. For the Better, I think it's called. And we were going to have 2 solos. One was a solo by yourself, of course, that everyone tried out for. And then one of the solos was for a duet. Now, usually I'm the shy person in the class, but no, not today. Now this was my time to shine. I was going to show everyone how good I was at singing a duet. Especially since I didn't have to go up there alone, nothing could stop me. When I was watching the other people trying out for the solo going, I was getting quite nervous. And I was trying to play it out in my head, wondering what it would be like for me doing the duet. It was really scary.
A lot of girls time to come and do the audition. And then people were able to stand up and raise their hand for the audition. And it was only 2 people, so it was great. And then I sat there with this other girl named Billy, and we were gonna do the audition. I was excited.
Okay, just start singing.
And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Yeah, I sang it with the music on. What are you gonna do? I'm sorry for anyone who had to witness that.
And then Miss Song told me to sit down in my chair so she could, talk to the other girl and have her sing a few notes. But I didn't care. Because I knew with all of my heart I was going to get that part. Because only 2 people auditioned, and I did great. And I knew I'd be singing up on that stage in front of everyone with this other girl and singing for a good little solo thing, and I was really excited. Even at my lunch table, my friend Abby, she was also trying out for the solo there, so we thought we were going to be on stage together. And since there was only 2 people trying out for that duet that only had 2 people, and no one else auditioned for my part, you think I would be getting it, correct? I mean, the odds for me actually getting the part would be pretty high, right? Since only 2 people auditioned for the 2-person duet, correct? Right? And so the day that she was going to announce who got the solo and who got the duet, I was sitting in my chair. I was so excited, listening I'm gonna get this part and I know it. Okay, the winners for the duet is the girl that auditioned for it with the yellow cat ears, of course, and then the 3 other people are going to be people that tried out for the solo but didn't get it. Wait a minute, I didn't hear my name. The one thing I wanted, the only thing I wanted out of my 2 years in chorus, that I was the only one who auditioned for it, that no one else wanted the solo. I didn't get it. What? Okay, so it was a two-person part, a duet. One person was Glinda, one was Elphaba. I did the Glinda, the girl with cat ears did the Elphaba, and like no one else did it in the class. No one raised their hand or stood up to do it. No one went in the class to do it, and I still didn't get it. It's not like they couldn't fit me in anywhere. Legit, two freaking sixth graders were on the mic for Glinda, and one sixth grader and the girl with the cat ears was on the mic for Elphaba. There's no way they couldn't fit me in. I didn't even sing the night of the freaking concert that we did it on. Like, I was just sad and thinking that my singing was terrible because, like, I was the only one who auditioned for it, but I still didn't even get a chance to do it at the concert. Like, I didn't even get an explanation. I was just really upset and thinking I was terrible. I didn't even sing during the concert. I lip synced. And at the end of 7th grade, like the last day, I asked my mom, like, please, can you get me out of chorus? But she said that I should wait until we got to high school, and then I can make that decision.
Well, it just kind of sounds like you're just not that good at singing.
Viewer, you're funny. I've been singing all my life, and I'm pretty good at that song because I was auditioning it for a while. I'm practicing at home. I don't think I was that terrible at singing back then. But honestly, after all this went down and everything that happened, I did feel like I couldn't sing. I thought I was the worst singer in the world because who can't get a solo they only audition for? Then comes the 8th grade. I don't know if I've been saying like dates all this time, but this was all in middle school, by the way. So like sixth grade were basically freshmen, and the 8th graders were basically seniors, okay? And before I continue on with all the teacher talk and about the singing, let's get on to the students. So there's this girl, I don't know if you know her. Her name is Adele. We've been friends since like 5th grade. Or no, 4th grade. She wasn't in chorus, but like I had to mention her in some video because we're still best friends now and she's been in a few of my videos. So what's up, Adele? Free shout out. But there was a girl that was in chorus. That's the exact opposite of Adele. Her name's Regan. Even Adele and I agreed to this day that she's still a terrible person. One thing about Regan is she's really short, but she was basically, if there was a theater brat for chorus, it would be a chorus brat, and that's her. And by the way, the teacher loved her. Like, literally, she would get anything she wanted. Like, you could tell, this girl was a favorite of the teacher. Like, probably her absolute favorite. If she wanted a solo, the teacher would be on her hands and knees just to get her one.
Wow, this sounds like you're really jealous.
No, duh, I was jealous. She got all the solos she wanted, but I couldn't even get one. Okay, I think I'm done with ranting for right now. Let's continue on with 8th grade. So at 8th grade, at the end of it, you go on to the high school and you leave the middle school. So at the end of the year, there was this whole ceremony type thing giving out awards. And they did it in the auditorium room with the stage and stuff. Also, once on the stage, I got to sing the song Stitches in front of everyone, and they liked it then, but I was probably still terrible. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, back to the ceremony thing. So the chorus teacher, Mrs. Singh, she made up these certificate things. So basically there'd be a little reward for what she remembered about you. Some of the rewards, I still remember the names. In my year, a few girls got Chatterbox. There was probably like a most improved one. Golden student, probably safe for Regan. From this, you could probably tell what type of teacher she was. But of course, there was the reward that I got. Do you want to know what that one was?
Most likely to become a YouTuber that's a failure.
Or maybe what I was most known for, really shy, quiet kid in the corner. You know, something that was like really like me. Like I spent 3 years in this chorus. I think the teacher would know me well enough to give me a good reward, right? Gabby, wanna know what your award is for me knowing you after 3 years? Derailed Lessons Award! Derailed Lessons Award. Derailed freaking Lessons Award! It even had a train in the corner that was going off the tracks. And then a little thanks for coming back in the little bottom. Wanna know why I got this award? Cause for that 8th grade, I didn't go to lessons cause I hated her. When I heard that, I was so surprised and like mortified. Like, how could you do this? The worst thing about it was you had to go up on stage to get it. So everyone in the chorus knew that you didn't go to lessons for 8th grade. Oh my goodness. Thank you for accepting this reward. I'm so glad you got a reward that I handpicked out just for you and explains you perfectly. Yeah. Thanks. It does, doesn't it? Just remember this moment as the moment you have destroyed a person's soul. Someone wanting to continue with chorus. They will never again continue with chorus, just like you did to them in 7th grade. I hope you could sleep tonight. Just sleep with one eye open. Ew. Someone please call the cops. Anyway, that was my experience with chorus. If you did chorus, I hope it was better than mine. I think if I had a different teacher, maybe I would feel better about it. But now I do art instead of chorus and stuff. And I'm way happier. Like, I don't really care about chorus anymore. I just wanted to sing, and all the songs I did was kind of bad. But, you know, it just, many experiences in life. You go through many experiences. Some are bad, some are good. But at the end of it, at least you have that in your belt for things you've done. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry, it took a while to make, but by the end of it, I got sick. So now I sound sick. I feel like I'm more like cartoon-ish, you know, like flaying my arms around, yelling really loud when I'm sick. I don't know why, but that's just how I feel. Alright, whatever. I don't know the word for that. It's something lively. I don't know. Leave it down in the comments. Also, leave it down in the comments if you want to see more videos like that. I just trying to do this one as an experiment and didn't really know how else to tell this story. So, yeah. See ya.